Hi everyone. So I've had some people asking me what's been going on the last few days since my last vlog, which as you saw was me getting a BFP. And so I thought I would update you all on some of that. So I don't know if I'm going to attach pictures this time. I'm going to try to show you on this camera, which is my webcam, which is why you can see it in my glasses, and I'm sorry. So anyway, I'm trying to look up more so you can't see it. So anyway, I have my tests. I've been testing every day except today because I ran out of Wanfos, and you know, it's BFP whether it's dark or not. So this is from 10 DPO. I didn't show anything on 9 DPO. You can kind of see a little line there. It's there, it's just light. And then I took one that night, which is this one. You can see a little bit more of a line. And then the next morning, which is pretty much the same color as the one from the evening. And then, which is 11 DPO, and then I waited till 12 DPO and took another. That one's a little more obvious. And then 13 DPO is the last one I took. Still not as dark, but that's about when I should have started my period as well. And then I actually also took one of these, went to the store and got that because I thought, you know, it could just be the Wanfos. But yeah, you can definitely see that line there. Like I said, it's still not as dark as the control line, but it's there nonetheless. So I've had lots of symptoms. My craving that I got with my other two of jerky, let me show you. This one, I was looking for a cheat because I know I'm going to eat it all the time. Teriyaki jerky! Yeah, that's my my huge craving for now. And cake. Yeah, I would get the jerky and whatever. So this is actually my 4th pregnancy. It'll be my 3rd child. So I've had, well, besides a couple of chemical, or what, right, that's what I just called a chemical. Anyway, yeah, so I have for all 4 now, okay, sorry, for all 4 of my pregnancies now, I've craved teriyaki jerky. And actually with my other 2 children, and I think the miscarriage as well, I craved smoothies, which I'm not craving this time, but this time I'm craving cake, so that could be it. And I'm really nauseous all the time, especially after I eat. I actually have hardly eaten anything today, and it's 2:45, which I know is bad, but for lunch I had a piece of jerky and like 4 or 5 Ritz crackers. Only because I forced myself to eat. I wasn't hungry, don't have much of an appetite, and I've noticed that a lot lately. I just don't have much of an appetite. I'll feel hungry, I'll get this growly stomach, but I just don't really want to eat. I've had very sore breasts. Gabriel, could you be quiet for a minute, please? Sorry, I don't like locking myself in my room because my kids, they get into mischief and all that, so I like to leave the door open, but then of course they go by my door and play. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much how I've been feeling. I've also had a lot of pain. I've had pain in what feels like my right ovary, or my left ovary, sorry, and that's really concerning to me. It's when I sneeze or laugh or just sitting there, or it was really bad when I would wake up at night and I would stand up and the pressure was just so much that I'd have to sit right back down. Today's the first day that I have not taken my temperature. I've been taking my temperature every day until today. Um, so anyway, I'm hoping this is not ectopic and that this is a normal pregnancy, although with one of my miscarriages, the one I told you about, that one was possibly ectopic, they said. I don't know. They didn't know for sure since I was miscarrying. They didn't do an ultrasound. They did a blood test, and the reason I went in was pain. So that scares me. But I'm just going to wait it out a little bit longer and see where I'm at with pain. I'm pretty much, relaxing most of the day. I'll take the kids to the park or go run errands that I have to do, but other than that I kind of just want to sit in bed or sit on the couch and watch a movie with the kids because I'm feeling fatigued and I've got this pain sometimes and I'm feeling sick, and so all of that. But I'm just praying that this baby sticks. I'm so incredibly happy. I've actually told way more people than I thought I would. I wanted to only tell my husband at first, and then of course I had to tell my closest friend, and then we told my parents, and then we told his parents, and I told my grandmothers, and so that's as far as it's gone so far that I've told people, but that's still a lot of people for only being 4 or 5 weeks. So yeah, I want to wait until my appointment, which is scheduled for the 25th, to start telling other people. Normally I would wait 3 months, or that's what I would want to do, but I can't keep those kinds of things inside. So I'm trying to at least hold off till the 25th and I get an ultrasound and know that the baby's okay and everything, because I know that's what my OBGYN will do. He always does the ultrasound at the first checkup. And so, yeah. And they didn't even want to do a blood test. I was kind of upset about that. I called and I said, yeah, I just found out I'm pregnant, and so I'm calling to make an appointment and whatever. And she says, okay, well, let me see. And it was also kind of frustrating because she said, well, let me see when he wants to see you. She said, when was the first day of your last period? I said, well, my periods aren't all regular, but I know that I ovulated and would have conceived on cycle day 14, and I think at the time I was 10 DPO, and so I said, I conceived 10 days ago. And she says, okay, well, when was the first day of your last period? Alright, well, it was August 8th, so because I have short cycles, and so I know that makes a difference, at least at first. So I think that's also why I started getting my BFP at 10 DPO. I started testing at 7 DPO, which I've actually got those here as well. But I started testing at 7 DPO, and then I tested 8 DPO and 9 DPO. And I didn't really see anything until 10 DPO. So anyway, I'm also very sorry, TMI, but I'm gassy. Like, not just like flatulent, but like, I don't know, it's just, I feel bloated all the time. I'm burping and, all that, a lot. And I mean, to the point where I was in the store with my husband because it's our anniversary and we wanted to go out and do whatever. And so we went and got a drink because we were going to drive an hour to another town. And I was standing in there picking out my drink, and all of a sudden I just let loose. And I had no idea it was going to happen. And this guy looks over at me like, what are you doing? I was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh, so embarrassed. And my husband was just like, like, I don't know. I don't think he was all that embarrassed because, well, he's a guy, but I don't know. It was just, he was kind of surprised at how embarrassed and how silly I thought it was. So anyway, I have let this run for almost 10 minutes now, so I will let you all go. and I will be back in a couple days with more updates on whether I decide to call the doctor or the pain subsides or all of that. So sticky baby dust to all you TTCers, and I will see you soon. Bye.